Yo, what's up, guys? Today we got something to discuss, and it will not affect this channel, but it will affect my Instagram and TikTok if you follow me on there. Okay, so, I wanted to record this video right before I went to bed, just because I probably will not remember to record it in the morning. So, there you go. If you don't know me, my name is Andrew BDS. My Instagram and TikTok were my political pages, and I talk about politics there. And politics, for me, has developed into this, world of toxicity, where, where a lot of political commentators from both the right, center, and left, or however you want to put it, left, center, or right, wherever they would come from, it's become a, breeding ground for, toxicity. It comes to where people will end up, insulting you for your appearance, calling you a Yahtzee. I don't want to say that on my YouTube, the actual word on my YouTube channel. The Nazi. Yeah, people call you that, and then people call you Hitler, and people will call you that when they disagree with you. I'm not going to mention any political party, but a single political party that does that to the president that is in charge now. I'm not going to get into specifics, but I think I am leaving politics. Yes. I am leaving politics in the sense of, like, I'm not really going to post that on my page because it's gotten toxic, okay? And when I started doing politics, it turned into a discussion. I actually have genuine discussions with people, about what's going on and about what's going on in the world, okay? But politics is no longer about discussion, especially online. People just insult your appearance. And it's mostly the same exact people of the same exact political party doing this, by the way. And it is the same exact people. It's the same exact people that comment on my videos too. It's not a wide amount of people doing it. It's the same exact people. And like I said, it's really not worth even having a political page anymore. Especially, people don't care. People don't care about proving you wrong politically or correcting you politically or telling someone that they're politically wrong. People don't do that. People will insult you based off your appearance. They will tell you, they will give you death threats. They will give you, they will tell you everything in the book. And I'm just tired of, having to, go through my comment section and, having to delete these comments that are harmful to the internet. And I'm tired of going through and deleting all of these posts and things that are obviously, not good for human society. I mean, I should not, I come and I had these political pages to have, a political discussion with people. I didn't come to, be a huge moderator. I shouldn't have to moderate my comment section, and I should not have to, it gets so bad that people harass people that have different views than them, and it gets so bad in my comment section where I have to turn my comments off. And it's insane to me how people rather insult based off of their appearance than prove them wrong. And if you can't prove someone wrong, then at least concede to the idea. You don't have to, an idiot to, do that. You don't have to be an idiot. You don't have to insult them based off their appearance or anything else. You don't have to make fun of them, as a person. I mean, you can just say, oh, well, you have a good point, and then we can discuss it further. Okay? And this is for both sides, okay? There's people on both sides that do it. And genuinely speaking, it doesn't matter which party's doing it. If someone's doing it, it's being done. And like I said, I am not doing politics anymore on my pages. So, if anything, I probably might not even use my pages anymore. If I do, I'm just going to post like a picture here or there. But yeah, it gets so bad to the point where I have to literally, delete comments. Like, I have to go through, delete thousands of comments. So, like I said, if it gets to a point where that happens, your really only thing to do is to delete, again, your, wherever it is. But I'm not taking down my pages. I'm not doing it. I'm just switching out of politics because you can't get any discussions. I mean, I've seen the most hateful people in my comment sections say the most heinous things, the most worst things I've ever seen on the internet. Okay. But when I started politics, it wasn't this bad. It wasn't even to, like, I started talking about politics around, like, late 2024. It was about when, right after the 2024 election happened, is when I started talking about politics. And it wasn't as bad even during the beginning, the middle of 2025. It wasn't even as bad. Those comments were at a minimum, but, like, we can still have genuine discussions, but now it's gotten to a point where you can't even have genuine discussions or intelligent discussions with anybody because they all just resort to the same old bullcrap. So, if anything, I've had enough of that. I've had enough of deleting comments that are genuinely harmful to the entire internet. Not just me, or it's not just that my feelings got hurt, but it's comments that genuinely harm everybody. Even comments that come from insecure pieces of junk. So, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button, guys, turn on post notifications so you get notified. If it's meant to post, guys, peace. I'm going to bed.